Welcome everyone. Thanks a lot for staying with us. You're watching Plain Speak with me, Shivani Gupta. The drama over Rahul Gandhi's I.N.D.I.A Yatra in Bengal is just not ending. If it wasn't enough that ally partner Mamata Banerjee shrugged off the yatra, did counter yatras, refused to do any seat sharing even as the Congress was entering the state, today local Congress unit blamed the ruling TMC for alleged stone pelting on Rahul's car as it went back into Bengal for a bit. While TMC vehemently denied this and blamed Congress State Chief Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury for defaming Bengal, the national leadership of the Congress downplayed the incident and absolved the TMC. It is still hoping to turn around an angry Mamata Banerjee. The Bengal Chief Minister on her part attacked the Congress again today. All of the missives being sent by the Congress clearly don't seem to be having any impact. So despite what top leadership may say about their camaraderie and relationship, this is hardly painting a picture of allyship for the India bloc parties. Remember, Samajwadi Party has released its own list in UP even as Congress maintains negotiations were still on. Clearly, nobody is on the same page and regional partners are sending a message that it will not go as Congress pleases. Has it come down to such an extent where allies are actually adversaries now? And with what face will such parties ask for a joint vote against the BJP in the Lok Sabha polls? We take that question to our guests in just a bit. First up, I want to break down how there's an open war continuing between the TMC and the Congress party in the state of West Bengal. So, Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury today claimed that Rahul Gandhi's vehicle has been attacked. It was re-entering West Bengal from Bihar. His car's windshield was broken near Malda. The Congress chief said this was due to alleged stone pelting, only for the Congress to clarify that the glass broke due to some emergency brakes being applied. This has prompted the TMC to accuse Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury of peddling fake news against the state. Now, Rahul Gandhi, remember, during his Bengal leg of the yatra had said that Congress's ties with Mamata Banerjee are good and arguments do not disrupt the larger agenda of the alliance. Today, though, Mamata Banerjee, who was in Malda, blamed the Congress for not doing anything for the region despite having 2 seats there. Days after Mamata announced that she would go solo in Bengal and snap ties, Jairam Ramesh today expressed hope that the India partners will still fight together in the state. But Mamata Banerjee has continued to be unsparing in her attack on the Congress-CPM combined. Today she said that these two parties coming together and staying together is basically clearing the ground for the BJP. It's not just Bengal, other allies too seem to be impatient with Congress's delay tactics as they are suggesting on seat sharing and a little bit more. Some would say big brother attitude, but essentially it is delay in seat sharing. Other parties want to get on with it, but Congress is somehow delaying it. So Samajwadi Party has released their own first list of candidates. This list includes candidates for 16 Lok Sabha seats coming up. 3 members of the Yadav Parivar also find place in the first list, and of course a lot of those connected with the family. But curiously, this list has been put out even as negotiations are continuing with the Congress party. And remember, the Samajwadi Party had earlier also unilaterally announced that it is sparing only 11 seats for the Congress party. Now, Congress is quite upset but is unable to make a scene against its own ally. They had hoped to get at least 3 to 5 seats in the first list of the SP. From former allies to former partners, Rahul Gandhi and the Congress seem to be on a bit of a back foot on multiple fronts because Nitish Kumar, who recently jumped the ship and dumped the India bloc to rejoin I.N.D.A, fired a sharp response to Rahul Gandhi's remarks on Bihar caste survey. Yesterday, Rahul, while addressing a rally in Bihar's Purnia, had claimed that it was the Congress that had pressured Nitish and RJD for a caste survey. In response, Nitish Kumar has come out today simply just to say that if some people are trying to take fake credit, let it be. Rahul had gone on to say that the bloc does not need Nitish Kumar to ensure social justice in the state. The Bihar Chief Minister reminded Congress that it was he who conducted a caste survey with 9 other parties. Rahul Gandhi had claimed that Nitish wanted a way out of conducting the caste census, and perhaps the BJP has given him a way out of that, and that is why he has jumped on that opportunity. Nitish once again reminded Congress that it was he who had met Prime Minister in 2020 to raise the demand for a caste survey. So he has been steadfast with this issue. The simple question we asked today is just this: barely a month or so before the next elections could get announced, has the India bloc been derailed to the extent that allies are now adversaries?
জানাই এবং বিজেপির সাথে আমাদের যে লড়াই চলবে আমরা একাই লড়ব बीजेपी के কেউ যদি ভারতবর্ষ পরাস্ত করতে পারে
बेहतर होगा कि सब एक ही आवाज में बोले एक तरफा नहीं हो सकता एक तरफा घोषणा नहीं हो सकता
हमने सबको बुलाया तो हमने किया है जी। आज जितना काम किए जितनी बहाली किए हैं और उसी के चलते कर रहे थे कोई अपना क्लेम करता है।
Let's go across to the guest joining us. Mita Chakraborti, spokesperson of the Congress Party. Tauseef Rahman from the TMC. Pradeep Bhati is joining us from the Samajwadi Party. I'm also joined with Tushar Gupta, journalist and political analyst with us. Mita, let me begin with you first up. The Congress seems to be a little confused whether it wants to blame the TMC or not. But I'll leave that aside. Given what has happened, the TMC has accused that the Congress's state chief, Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury, has got some sort of a contract to defame Bengal. We know there's no love lost as far as Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury, the state unit of the Congress and the TMC is concerned. But what is the message that this is sending out? Regardless of what Jairam Ramesh, Rahul Gandhi, Mamata Banerjee may say, this is not how friends behave.
Good evening to all your viewers and good evening to all the fellow co-panelists as well. Now, Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury, our PCC president in West Bengal, his stand about TMC or his opinion of Mamata Banerjee has been consistent and has been the same over the past 10 years. It's not something that has happened overnight. Yes, for the national context, for the larger picture, to safeguard the constitution of the country and the secular fabric of the nation, and for a common minimum program, we decided to come together and form the India Alliance bloc. And that has been there and the discussions are ongoing. However, to say that Mr. Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury is saying something that he hasn't said before is completely factually incorrect. Bear in mind that even in 2021, Congress and left parties have fought against the TMC. Even in 2019, in the last Lok Sabha election, that has been the case. After 2011 election, TMC and Congress had not been in an alliance in West Bengal. Yes, right now, because of a national picture for the larger good, there are discussions about there are discussions ongoing about a seat sharing arrangement and about either a pre-poll arrangement or a post-poll arrangement in the state of West Bengal. But to say
no, you're
that
right.
people
I'm not
are surprised by Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury.
I'm not saying at all that anybody should be surprised
incorrect.
by what Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury is saying. I said that we know there is no love lost between your state unit and the TMC in Bengal. The problem that the TMC is raising, though, is that once you decided to come together with us, as we're sitting down on the same table, why is your leadership continuing to attack us? To the extent that today, initially the Congress seemed to blame the TMC for the stone pelting, alleged stone pelting on Rahul Gandhi's convoy.
Law happens to be a state subject. Law and order, the state administration is responsible. Rahul Gandhi ji is one of the tallest leaders of the Congress party and one of the tallest and most respected leaders nationally. He has come to the state of West Bengal for his Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra. He's traveling across 15 states, across 6,713 kilometers, 110 districts, seeking justice. So in this yatra, if there is any disruption or any problem, then obviously we will seek help and support from the local administration. There's nothing surprising about it.
Okay, nothing surprising, should not be taken as some sort of an adversarial attitude. I have to bring in Tauseef or Rahman here. What's really happening? And Tauseef, like I said to the Congress spokesperson, your leaders may have camaraderie and respect for each other, but for the average public, this is not two allies. There is no such thing as, you know, fighting at the state level and somehow allies at the national level before elections have taken place and before you send out a message to the larger country that we are all together. At least the parties have to accept today, whatever their differences may be, but that larger message is in tatters. Who's going to believe that TMC or Congress are on the same page?
Shivani, first thing first. Good evening to everyone. First thing first, the Congress and your viewers should know one thing, that the multiple spokespersons from his own party have refuted all the allegations of Rahul Gandhi being attacked in Bengal. It was attack in Katihar. First thing, we have to deny that the attack didn't happen in Bengal at all. Now, of course, I was hearing Mita ji. She was saying that this is nothing new where Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury continuously attacking Trinamool Congress, Mamata Banerjee, Abhishek Banerjee. It's not been 2 years, 3 years. Of course, he's attacking Bengal government from last 10 years. But at the same time, when you hear Kharge's word, when you hear Rahul ji's word, Kharge ji's word, Sonia Gandhi ji's word, Jairam Ramesh ji's word, it is totally different. So I don't understand whether the Central Congress and the Bengal Unit Congress is working together or not.
That's the question I'm asking. If you are not understanding this, then how will the public?
Shivani, is Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury working for Bhajpa in Bengal? We have to be very clear,
No,
because all these whiles, even with you also, I had a talk when you told me, Tauseef, how this alliance going to work where Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury wants emergency in Bengal.
Yes.
I gave you a rebuttal that yes, we must have local issues in Bengal, but we have to keep this aside because it's about a national issue. We have to fight against the undemocratic things happening in India. But again, Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury doesn't seem to stop anywhere. He wants emergency in Bengal. He says TMC chor hai. He says Mamata Banerjee apna chalati hai. So this is what we want to know. It's been 180 days or 200
Mita
days.
wants to come in.
We have
Yes.
been waiting for Congress for the strategies. Where are the strategies? What about seat sharing? What about tickets? There is nothing discussed. I congratulate Rahul Gandhi for such a successful yatra. But again, sir, you have to understand, we have some kind of portion in national politics. We are not Tom, Dick and Harry. TMC have some portions in Rajya Sabha and Member of Parliament as well.
Okay, let Mita come in. Mita wants to respond. What is going on? This is becoming really awkward and bizarre.
Of all the things that Congress party has been accused of in different platforms, I don't think in any platform we have ever been accused of being BJP's B team. If there's one political organization that is fighting against the fascist, divisive, hate politics of BJP in every single state, in every single corner of
Mita
India,
ji, you
make
need
no
to talk
mistake,
with Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury.
Indian National Congress is the organization. Sir, please do not interrupt me. I did not interrupt you.
No, you need to talk with Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury.
So
Your
we
statement
are
is not
fighting
countable
against
until unless you
BJP's.
don't explain what Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury
Can you
wants.
please not interrupt me? Please wait for your
No,
turn,
because
sir.
if you are saying something, it should be
Okay, आप बोल
counted.
लीजिए.
It should be accountable. Adhir Ranjan
Of course,
Chowdhury
it
is
is
the biggest
accountable.
problem
If
in
there is one
Congress.
political
It's not, we don't,
organization that
Adhir
is
Ranjan Chowdhury is not a
fighting the
problem for
communal
Trinamool
divisive
Congress.
politics of
Adhir Ranjan
BJP in
Chaudhary has
every
become
corner of
lunatic.
India, then
He's
that
talking
organization is
nonsense
Indian
with
National
the team he
Congress.
wants alliance to.
We are by
Mita ji.
no way linked to the BJP, not in the state of West Bengal, not in
But what
any
he
state
wants
of
then?
India.
If
So
Rahul
make no
ji,
mistake.
Kharge ji wants
The
an
reason
alliance
why
with
we
Trinamool
chose
Congress,
to come on the
what
same
kind of alliance
platform,
does he seek
this is
so?
no way to do a debate. I would request the anchor to please interject.
Mita,
Mita ji,
one second.
I want to know what Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary wants.
Okay, one second. You made that.
Okay,
you made
okay,
that
so
point.
if you
Tauseef, you
allow me
asked
to
that
speak,
question.
maybe I'll
Let her
explain.
respond. But Mita ji, in 30 seconds, this is a question.
Yes.
I mean, whatever your internal differences are, there would be internal differences, party matters, inter-party matters. It wouldn't be anybody's concern. The only reason this is being discussed in the media and being debated is because you simultaneously also make a claim that somehow we are together nationally.
And Shivani, I'll give you a very important
Okay,
message from
can
Very
I-
quickly.
if
Tauseef,
you-
very quickly, then
Yes.
Mita ji responds. Yes.
So from the very
after the
beginning,
Lok Sabha polls.
President,
Shivani, listen to
gentlemen,
me.
please
Adhir,
can
it's
you
a
give me
national
my
news.
turn? Can you
After
please
the
wait
Lok
for your
Sabha
turn?
polls,
This is no way
if
to have conduct a
INC
debate.
1 second. Mita ji, I'm coming to you. Tauseef, finish 10
Mita ji,
seconds,
please,
please.
I'm really sorry. Listen to me. After the Lok Sabha polls, if the INC does their job and defeats the BJP in those 300 seats,
Huh.
we will very much be a part of the
But
front
that's
that fights to
convenient.
preserve the democracy and the constitution of India.
But that's very
And again,
convenient.
we are there.
You
We are
have to
there.
put your
But
money
what
where
about
your
Adhir
mouth
Ranjan
is.
Chowdhury?
Show the faith before the results come out. After results, everybody can decide. That's not being a
Sir,
friend.
sir, we
Anyways,
know
let
the
Mita ji
always
respond.
said that the
Tauseef, let
BJP
Mita
party is
respond.
challenges and
Tauseef,
Make no
please
mistake, we
yield
are
now.
working on
Mita,
it.
Mita.
Okay. So first of all, I don't think Congress has ever been accused of being BJP's B team. In the history of Indian National Congress, it has never happened. So we are not BJP's B team. We do not have any kind of understanding in the state of West Bengal. Let me
Right.
make it very clear. Number two, in the national context, to fight against the fascist rule of the BJP central government, against their communal divisive politics, we have come together. We have got a common minimum program, a common vision that we are bringing
What
to
is
the
the
table.
common minimum program? 1
And that
second.
we are bringing, we are talking
Where is
about
this common minimum
joblessness.
program? Mita ji, nobody's seen the common minimum program.
I'll tell you what our main issues are. We are talking about the high rate of unemployment. We are talking about price rise. We are talking about the institutes being jeopardized and being monopolized by the BJP central
And you are
government.
calling Derek
We are
O'Brien as a
talking
foreigner.
about political inequality. These are the main issues that
I
we are
get that,
focusing
ma'am,
on.
but there is no common minimum
And these are
program
the reasons
published
why we
and
have got together.
publicized to the public.
And along with TMC, since you have been asking about TMC, we are still in discussion with TMC. Very soon, we'll come to a
How
conclusion.
Mita ji
Okay.
calling Derek
And
O'Brien
as our
as a
AICC
foreigner?
president made it very clear
Well, no,
right
Adhir
from the
Ranjan Chowdhury
beginning that there
apologized
will
for
be
that
states
remark.
where we
Tauseef,
will
let
have
bygones be
pre-poll
bygones.
and states where we will have post-poll alliances.
Okay, 1 second. You say you're still in negotiations. That is my absolute perfect segue to go to Pradeep Bhati of the Samajwadi Party. Still in negotiations with Samajwadi Party in Uttar Pradesh, but Samajwadi Party has already released their list of 16 candidates. Pradeep Bhati, are you also, is it fair to say the Samajwadi Party is also now impatient? They're no longer going to just keep waiting for the Congress Party? Because they say you shouldn't have done this in hush-hush tones. You shouldn't have gone ahead and released this list when officially you are still in negotiations with them.
Thanks, Shivani, and good evening to all. Look, Shivani, many hands make light work. It's not an Herculean task to beat BJP. In our India alliance, all parties have a substantial vote bank and they are all working, they are very strong in their own states. So we are working with Congress. The alliance is very much alive. We are all together going to fight BJP. And regarding the seat sharing, that is again the next step that going to happen. So because the time is running fast and we all are working towards to achieve our goal in the limited time we have. See, I'll say one thing that for BJP side, these people are trying hard to do whatever they can do to divide this alliance and to distract us from all the issues that is more important for the people of this country.
1 second, how is the BJP dividing the allies? 1 second. Pradeep Bhati, how is the BJP dividing the allies?
See, that what has happened in Bihar also, this is one example. They have already divided the Shiv Sena. They have done the same thing with NCP. So the BJP is good in that. But I'll say that the वक्त बहुत नाजुक है, हम पर हमले दर हमले हैं और दुश्मन का दर्द यही हम हर हमले पे संभले हैं. So the people of this country are getting united and they are forming their alliance. It's not the parties they are forming the alliance. The people of this country
Mr.
who are
Bhati, क्या ये
suffering
कहना
from the
सही
high
होगा?
price rise.
नहीं, क्या ये
Let
कहना
me
सही
complete,
होगा?
Shivani.
नहीं, 1 second, क्या ये कहना सही होगा कि आपने जो एक तरफा लिस्ट रिलीज कर दिया वो गलत था?
See, we have not somewhere we have not closed that list. Our honorable Adhyaksh Akhilesh Yadav ji has already said that if there is they are candidates that BJP thinks that they can win the election, or there is a combination that fits for that particular candidate that Congress can win and fight that election, we are very much open for that. So nothing is getting close. But at the same time, we have to see that the time is limited, so we have to work. All the candidates have to work and have to again go to the people of this of their constituencies. So definitely we'll have that limited time. We'll work on that. But the important point what I was making, because we are all talking about India alliance. What about the N.D.A alliance? There is one person, Sab pe bhari, but still there is a total silence about the with 38 alliances, but total silence about their sheet sharing and the other whether it's a common minimum program, or they are nobody is talking about that alliance.
Okay,
But
because I think the
very
contours
good
of the
that,
alliance, the
people of
contours.
this country are more relying on the
No, fair enough. The contours of those
People
two
of this country are
alliances
more
are very
aligned,
different. In the N.D.A, the BJP is the clear, big party. In the India alliance, there are many competing interests. In N.D.A, there is no confusion about who's the leading party plus who's the leader. In the India alliance, there are many firsts amongst equals, if I can say so. So that is why it has special interest versus what the N.D.A may be doing. But you're right, the N.D.A, you could argue that the N.D.A also has an announced seat sharing in states where they have allies and hasn't really done that spade work quite like the India alliance. Tushar Gupta, the larger question that arises is this: the messaging that we are going to fight tooth and nail in states, but we are somehow together at the national level. How does that message work?
Though that message comes across as bizarre, Shivani. Just when the first two panelists were speaking, it appeared to me for a moment that we were in a family court settling dispute between two dysfunctional family members. I mean, Congress, look at the position. They are embarrassing their state's biggest leader, Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury. Adhir Ranjan makes one claim about the alleged attack on the car. The Congress makes another statement, very well knowing that it would embarrass his position in the state against Mamata Banerjee. Yet they go ahead and do that. The Congress spokesperson just did that. TMC, I mean, in all fairness to them, they've been asking the right questions. That it's been 4 months. What about the seat sharing? How can your leader in the state call one of our leaders as foreigner or make such claims about violence and then expect the coalition to happen? Look, the public is not stupid. The alliance members may feel that they can take the public for a ride, but the public sees it very clearly. You cannot have a cadre not working together at the state level, but suddenly when the Lok Sabha elections arrive, they're working together.
No, but Tushar, could it be that in any case, TMC has nothing to do with seats outside of Bengal? They're more majorly focused in Bengal. It's not like their cadre is going to be very effective outside of Bengal or they have a role to play. So in any case, whatever was to happen is the impact between TMC and Congress is in Bengal. I think the left factor is very key here, and somehow that's getting ignored in the very public spat between Congress and TMC, but the left is a big issue in Bengal as well. But if I leave that aside for a moment, could it be that yes, you fight for your seats in states, but nationally there's no fight between Congress and TMC, so it doesn't impact them. Their leaders can still be on the same stage.
But Shivani, here's the thing. Why would the leaders be on the same stage? Unlike Mamata Banerjee, Akhilesh Yadav or Lalu Prasad Yadav, what does Rahul Gandhi have? Can Rahul Gandhi walk into any constituency today and win? No, he cannot, because he's not going back to Amethi. In fact, we are hearing rumors that Sonia Gandhi may not go back to Raebareli. Can Rahul Gandhi win one state at his own, at his own talent? No, he cannot. But Mamata Banerjee, Akhilesh Yadav and Lalu Prasad Yadav can do that. Can Rahul Gandhi work with one state partner together, form a coalition? No, he cannot. All the coalitions that are working for the Congress today are the legacy coalitions. That is why they do not have a problem with the DMK, but they're having a problem with the Aam Aadmi Party. So the alliance partners are asking this very fundamental question, that what does Rahul Gandhi bring to the table? He brings absolutely nothing.
Let me give 30 seconds.
Just pointed out. No, Shivani, 1 second. The TMC spokesperson just pointed out that if the Congress can win on those 300 seats, against
then
the BJP, they might be interested. Yes, but that's a fair point.
And Congress can, the matter is different. I'll tell you.
Let me complete.
Yeah.
If the Congress cannot win on the seats that it traditionally won, Why is it hoping for any alliance with the alliance partners? Why would regional parties give up their
Yeah, I
political
get your
capital
point, but I'm
for
saying
Rahul
that
Gandhi?
can this be a new mix where you are still competitive
cannot
at the
be.
state level,
It
but at the
cannot be.
national level, your
It cannot
leadership
be.
can be doing?
Shivani,
You're saying it
Shivani,
cannot
if it
be.
had to work, Shivani, if it had to work, it would have worked in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, or Rajasthan in
Okay.
December.
I have
That was the
30
litmus
seconds.
test. It did not work.
I have actually 20 seconds. Mita ji, I'll just give you 20 seconds because most questions are coming to Congress. Are you being too late in deciding things? 20 seconds, ma'am.
I don't think so. This kind of discussion, they do take time. And as our AICC president has made it amply clear, that we will do a state by state strategy. There will be states, like for example in Kerala, where we will have a
Are,
post poll arrangement,
No,
a
no, no,
post
not
poll
only her,
alliance,
only her.
when will you do?
post poll arrangement. And then there will be states, in most of the states, we'll have a pre poll
I
alliance
get
where
that,
we will
ma'am. The
have a one
question
is
is
to one
timing.
contest.
Yeah, and your opponents, your ally partners are getting
You
very
will have the
nervous about
final
how
results.
much time is
Very
going by.
soon you will have the final
Okay,
results.
very
Just because
soon, final seat sharing.
very
I have
soon the
run out
final
of time.
conclusions will be highlighted.
I do thank all of our guests for joining us for our first debate.